Hey everyone, listen, this dish may not look like much, however, it packs a hell of a taste. It's got meat and veggies in it. This is cheesy pork loin casserole. Let's pull out our ingredients and make it right now. First ingredient, pork loins. I've got 6 thin cut pork loins I'm going to cut into pieces. Some cheese. We've got some extra cheddar. And along with that, how about some pepper jack? And I guess you can do whatever you'd like. We also need some potatoes. I've got a bag of shredded hash browns. If you want to do the potatoes, grab 3 or 4 good-sized potatoes, peel them, or not, shred them up. Next up, we need some cabbage. That's a good 2.5 to 3 cups. Finely shredded if you can. My daughter didn't finely shred it, but you know what? It still worked out. We're also going to need a small 1.7 ounce container of Greek yogurt plain. I'm going to end up using about a cup of diced onions. If you want to, you can saute them. I didn't for this dish though. And along with that, 2 eggs to hold it all together. Now, the only prep work we really got to do now is our pork loins, because the cabbage, the onions are chopped, and the hash browns are in a bag. So basically I've got 6 decent sized pork loins, and I chopped them into a little bigger than bite-sized pieces. There's smaller pieces. If you want to cut them into stewing beef sized pieces, go right ahead. Might actually be easier to put into the mix. So as you can see, I've got my tin foil pan out, spraying her up so that nothing sticks to the sides, although it's a tinfoil pan, who really cares? Our first layer goes our chopped up pork loins. You can see they fit in the bottom of the pan just perfect, but they're not staying there for long. So out comes our hash browns. The whole bag's going in. That's 1 pound. If you want to do them on your own, go ahead. So now I carefully mix them all together. I probably could have done this in a big bowl and poured them in. There. Roughly even-ish. Next up, salt and pepper to your own taste. You don't have to even put this in, because a lot of people will cook so that when you sit down to eat, you put your salt and pepper in. You know, a lot of times that's a very good point. Some people like a lot, some people don't. I think this is light though, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. Our onions go in next. Like I said before, I thought about sauteing them, but I was just trying to get dinner going. So maybe next time I'll try it nice and sauteed up, because that does give it a different taste. Well, I think I put in more than a cup. There was a 1.75 cups when we started, and I still have a little bit left in the bottom, so probably about 1.25 cups. Next down, we're going to layer our cabbage. And thank you, Abby, for chopping that up. Now, we didn't cook it ahead of time. We could have, so it wouldn't have been quite as hard, but it's okay. It still worked out. And we put all that onto the top. Over she goes. Here's our bowl. Into that go our 2 eggs. And our Greek yogurt. Make sure it's plain. Vanilla or fruit flavored or whatever just is not going to taste right. I mean, unless you like that kind of stuff, it might work. I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to try it. So we've got our Greek yogurt and eggs, and we're going to mix all that together. Mix, 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 mix. Now we got to put our cheese in. So this is around a cup of pepper jack, maybe not quite, maybe 3/4 cup, and then the same thing with our sharp cheddar. It's getting pretty thick, man. So this is not going to pour out like pancake batter at all. There, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It'll find its way around this casserole. So onto the top goes this mixture. I just kind of spooned it out a little at a time just to make sure it was spread out all over, which there's enough there to do it. Spread it out a little bit, and it's going to do just fine anyway. So I shouldn't even have worried about it. Alright, it's oven time. 350 for 45 minutes. And when it's done, look at how puffy that got with the eggs. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, the cabbage is a little dark, but you know what? It's all mushy. It looks good. I just got to get a spoon and kind of get this on the plates. But there you have it. A cheesy pork loin casserole. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.